Good morning, or hello. This is Sonia from Sam and Sonia's Garden here on July 29th, about to harvest some peppers. I really wasn't prepared to harvest these peppers, but it seems like every time it's time for me to harvest peppers, excuse the sound of my plastic bag. Seems like every time it's time for me to harvest peppers, I never have my camera handy. So I'm not prepared to harvest peppers right now, but I'm going to go ahead and do it because I don't want to keep harvesting off camera. So here's a Criolla Sella. I'm using a plastic bag because I don't want to get the pepper juice on my hands, and I have tried harvesting with my bare hands, and I always wind up with fingers stinging. So here is that Criolla Sella, and I've got a little pan over here. But I'm just going to toss these peppers on. They're so tiny, but they're cute. Excuse me. So here's another one. Just going to lift up a little bit. And there she is. It's hard for you to see very well with this plastic bag, but you know what? It is what it is. So here we are. Here's another one that's close enough already. And if I would just lift up on this, it pretty much lets go. Well, not so much. I had to kind of use my hand and get it. Not use my hand, but use this bag. So there's my Criolla Sella that I've actually let ripen on the vine. This would be a lot better if I had my tripod outside, but we just got home from getting some compost from a local I don't know what you call it, person that raises horses. He shares his compost, and it's a blessing to us. So here's some more Criolla Sella in here. There's one. I'm going to grab it, and hopefully my camera work. There it is. Just lift up. And there it is. Let's grab another one. This bag is so cumbersome. So here's another one. Let's see. Just lifting up. You can see, there it is. There's more that probably could be harvested, because we're about to get some rain. And I figure, let's just bring my container over here. I figure with the rain coming, the plant would be happier without so much ripe fruit on it. At least I'll be happier because the plant will keep putting out more fruit if I remove the ripe fruit. And I think I see another Criolla Sella way on the other side, but I'm going to grab these. Hopefully they'll release, and they did. A little bit of extra I put on it, and it looks like I just tossed one across the way there. And I tell you what, these things blend in with the ground really well. I don't know if you can see that pepper in here that I tossed. Didn't mean to toss it, but I did. There it is. See if I can grab it with the bag. There it is. Alright, so let's finish getting these. I see another one on this side that I missed. So let's roll around here and grab that Criolla Sella right here. So I'm just going to lift, and there it is. And here's a Hungarian wax. I'm going to do the same thing. Trying to make sure my camera work is decent. I don't know if you can see that yellow wax. I'm holding two at a time, trying to take a shot. And there she is. And she started putting on blooms, so I don't want her to be too full of fruit. I want her to go on and get that fruit, the blooms moving. And here's some more. So let's grab the pan, pull it to this side so that I don't have to keep going back and forth. Owie, owie, I've got on a short sleeve. And the mosquitoes are enjoying it. Why do I keep doing this? Because we just got out of the truck. Coming home from getting that composting. I wasn't dressed to come out here. But I don't plan on coming back out today, so I'm going to go ahead and take these before it rains. Those aren't very big, so I'm going to leave those. And they are getting plenty more blooms, so it'll give me more peppers. And the Criolla Sella, they're just great. They just put out so many blooms and peppers. They're really good producers. All right, so then let's get down to my powerhouses. Again, I don't know about this Leysa pepper, why it's so cantankerous. You see that one under there? I'm gonna grab it. And it just fell, it was ready. Oh, it's got a little rot on the bottom. That's sad. It's okay. Let's go around in the other side. Ooh, spider web in my face. Back it up, girl. I don't want that smoke. Okay. Getting my bag together. More spider web in my face. All right. Sorry for the camera work. Okay, so these Leysias, I'm going to go ahead and harvest them. So one. Lift it up. And it came loose. It's nice looking. Let's get the other one. Let's see if you can see it. Lift it up. And she's loose. Both of them, they're very pretty. I'm going to go ahead and grab these Cayenne. My Cayenne produce very, very well, so they've always been good producers for me. So, let you see me picking that. And usually just lifting up does the job. It doesn't take a lot of force. Once I lift, well, I just don't want to toss them on the ground. Let's see if you can see that. Nope, you can't see that. Well, there's leaves in the way. Try to get it from that direction. Just lift. Just lift. Gotta figure out which direction it's coming from now. These mosquitoes, they are not playing nice. There we go. Lift. Should I get those? I'm gonna get them. Yeah. On the ground. Oh, looks like I took part of the pepper plant too. Sorry, little plant. All right, so let's get these. One. You like my sound effects, boom? Oh, and I broke the plant again. Okay, so I gotta be more careful and just lift without all this pulling. Lift. Come on. There we go. I'm missing the plant a little. I'm gonna have to rub down with my plantain tincture because these mosquitoes are having a heyday. Like I said, I don't usually come out here like this with short sleeves and no mosquito net in my hat, but these need picking, and I don't want them out here when it's raining. I want the plant to focus on more production and not thinking that it's, broke more of the plant. Well, anyways, I did a lot of plant breaking just now, but this is my little pepper harvest. I am heading in the house. Thanks for coming along with me, and I will see you next time. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Take care. Bye.